Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. After the meeting that Southeast leaders had with the Minister of Defense, Major General Bashir Magashi, on June 11, 2021, where security challenges confronting the region was being discussed, there was also a follow-up meeting that was held today. And this meeting was strictly for the Ndibos, leaders of Ndibos, both religious leaders, both governors, senators, and they gathered together and they had this meeting. And guess what? The communique is out. You'll be shocked the content of the communique, but it's pointing towards a particular direction, which I want you to hear it for yourself. But before we give you full details of it, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, let's listen to the news. The leaders of the Southeast, comprising the governors, political, religious, and traditional rulers, rose from a meeting in Enugu on Saturday where they disowned the indigenous people of Biafra and all pro-Biafra agitators, saying they do not speak for Southeast. However, the governors warned the security agencies in the region to stop killing Igbo youths and urged them to respect their rights while condemning the attack on security infrastructures in the zone. The meeting was a follow-up to the consultation the presidential delegation led by the Minister of Defense, Major General Bashir Magashi, retired, had with the Igbo leaders on June 11, 2021, on the security challenges confronting the region in particular and Nigeria in general. Chairman, Southeast Governors Forum and Governor of Ebonyi State, Chief David Umahi, who read the resolution of the leaders, assured all Nigerians living in the Southeast region that they have no reason to fear or leave the region. Umahi, in the same vein, appealed to leaders of other regions to ensure the protection of Igbos living in their region, noting that they have uncovered some threats against Igbo living in other parts of the country by their people. The communique read in part, arising from the meeting of 11th of June 2021 with the presidential team led by the Minister of Defense, Major General Bashir Magashi, retired, we the Southeast people agreed to a further meeting with them as requested by them. Consequently, upon that, we schedule our meeting today, the 19th of June, to enable us discuss as brothers and sisters and articulate our position to enable us to not only engage the presidential team but also engage our people over all burning issues. The meeting set up committee under the Ohaneze to articulate and address our position on all burning issues to further meet among ourselves and thereafter meet with the presidential team. We, the Igbos, do reaffirm our commitment to one united Nigeria under the platform of justice, equity of rights, fairness, love, and respect for one another. We have noted threats by some groups in some other regions against our people of Southeast, while we firmly promise to protect everyone either from our own region or other regions living in our places. We plead with leaders of other regions to please note the threat to our people and to please address the threats to our people and to protect them. We condemn the killing of security agents, the burning of strategic infrastructures, and killing of civilians in Southeast and even in other regions. We request our security agencies to please discharge their duties within the rules of engagement and the law. We request our National Assembly members from Southeast to please support state police creation in the ongoing constitutional amendment. We condemn in totality the activities of violent secessionist group in Southeast and elsewhere. We firmly proclaim that we do not support them and they do not speak for Southeast. They, however, rejected the impression that the leaders were silent over youth agitation for secession in the South, is describing such notion as incorrect. And according to them, Southeast governors, Ohana is the president, our National Assembly members and notable leadership from Southeast has come out publicly many times in the past, including ministers from the Southeast, to speak against such agitation. In order not to mismanage the unfortunate situation we found ourselves, Southeast leaders have set up a committee to engage such youth to stop and allow the leaders of the Southeast to address their fears. He added, meetings directed our governors and Attendees to liaise with indigenes of northern part of Nigeria and other indigenes of other regions that are living in the Southeast to come out openly and to assure their people, of course, the nation Nigeria, that they are very safe and well protected while living in the Southeast. The meeting endorsed our Southeast Joint Security of Ebubagu and asked all the personnel of Ebubagu to work with the security agencies and to respect the rights and privileges of all those living in the Southeast and her visitors. Leaders in attendance were Governor of Enugu, Ifeanyi Ugwanyi, Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi, Abia State Governor Okeze Ikpezu, Deputy Governor of Anambra State Nkem Okeke, and Imo Professor Placid Njoku. Others are former Deputy President of Senate, Professor Ikekwe Madu, Senior Minority Leader and the Chairman, Southeast National Assembly Caucus, Senator Eninaya Abaribe, Senator Sam Egu. Other notable leaders in attendance are Chief Emmanuel Nwenyawo, President General of Attendees, Professor George Obiozo, Chief Niyanwodo, Minister of State for Steel and Mining, Dr. Uche Oga, Minister of Labor and Productivity, Senator Chris Ngigi, and other religious leaders. Wow, this is a big one, a big meeting. You can hear the names of the attendees. They are not just, idle men or men who have no significance in the Southeast, but they are actually very senior political leaders, religious leaders, and the likes. But then we have to take into consideration everything that they have said. And what they have said is, number one, to see how they can protect the territory of Igbos and also to protect their interests, to protect the interests of Igbo. But let's just be very clear about some of the things that are ongoing. Right now, the reason for agitation is important to be addressed. It's one important point that must be addressed. And another thing I'm perceiving here is most of what we are hearing these people say is towards protecting their political strife. Don't forget that most of these Southeasterners, their politicians, are overly interested in politics come 2023. Presidency is overly important. So they are doing everything to ensure that nothing can frustrate that plan that they have politically. But most importantly, we have to consider some of the steps that have been taken, which is negative against the Ndibo, before you now begin to speak against the agitators. Yeah, we are not really in support of what they are doing, but at the same time, it's good that you also send strong warnings to those who are trampling on their fundamental human right to stop all of this. It's important we listen to them, reintegrate them into the society, than for us to speak ill, often and often against them. Now, I'd like to leave you there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. Now that they have come out open to speak like it, what do you think will be the step taken against the likes of IPOB and other Biafra agitators? Let's interact in our comments.